In this video, let's see about strings. What is a string? When you want to assign a word or a sentence or a line into a variable, that type of a variable we call it as a string. For example, I'm going to give it a is equal to hi, how are you? So when you're typing like this, it is not possible for us to assign it this way because there is a lot of spaces and everything. So when you assign a string, that is a combination of words, you have to use either double quotes or single quotes. So let's use single quotes here. So let me call the output of A and see what is assigned to A. Now as you're able to see, you have A, that is hi. It's not mandatory that it has to have a lot of letters. We can even assign like this. A is equal to hi, and then B equal to how are you. And now let's call A plus B and see what is the output we're getting. See, we're getting it as hi, how are you. Also, you notice that there is no space between them because it just combines both together. Now let's take another example where you have to assign A is equal to it's amazing, and you want to add in quotes here. So what you do, can you assign it like this? It's telling you are not allowed to assign because it takes that this is the start and this is the end. So it's not considering that this is the end of the assignment. So what we have to do, we have to change this value. From single quotes, we can have this as double quotes. And now what it is showing that this is the start of the string and this is the end of the string. Can we assign it this way? Let's see. Yeah, it is getting us A and it's amazing. Yes, of course, Python is amazing. Let's talk about indexing. Okay, so I'm assigning A is equal to Java dot. Okay, so index means it is going to start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So index is going to assign like this. It starts with 0. It does not start with 1. It starts with 0. So let me try to call in A of 0. This is how you call A of 0. See, I'm getting the letter J. Now let's try to call A of 5. Okay, A of 5 is just a dot. Now let's try to call A of 11. See, it's telling that indexing error because the total index count is only 7 and I'm trying to call 11. So that is not possible. And now there are few more indexing options that also we would see. Let's say A of, let's say 1, and I'm going to keep a dot. What it is doing, it's leaving the index 0, and from 1 it's counting till the end. So let me try index from 5. You already know 5 is going to start with a dot. See? So from dot, what are all the letters that are available? So from here to here, it's getting displayed. Okay. And now let's consider another scenario. I'm going to start with 0. 0 is going to start with here again. But I want only to go till E. What I have to do, this is going to be 0, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to put in 3. So what has happened? Even though you put in 0, 1, 2, 3, the 3 is not getting included. So if you want 3 also to get included, you have to pass in a value 4. So now we get JAF. It starts with 0, which is here, and it's going to iterate till here and end up to that. Okay. And let's see another interesting function. Let's say what is going to be a of -1. It is going to return n because it's not going to start from here. It's going to start from here. So what is the first letter? N, that is getting displayed. And what if you want all the way from start till here, but you do not want to include hyphen n? Let's say I just want Jafar, I don't want these three. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to put -3. What is my output? I'm getting just a dot. This is perfect. So what I'm telling, I want all the letters starting from 0 all the way to -3. So you see the output here, right? So it starts from 0 and it's going to get iterated this way until -3. So the remaining thing is Jafar and it's getting displayed here. Okay. This is how you iterate with the strings. And there is a few more things as well. Let's say we have two dots. So here we pass a value where we have to skip the letters. For example, if I put 2, let's see what is going to happen. So my word is Jaffa.in. So I'm going to give it a step value of 2. So after J, it's going to ignore it because I've given a value of step count 2. So J, and then F is there, yep, and then E is getting ignored, R is there, and then dot should get ignored, I is there. So if I give a step value of 2, it will ignore the first letter, so it will group into 2. So first 2 it will get J, and the next 2 it will get F, and the next 2 it will get R, and the last 2 it's going to get an I. So using this, we can do even a simplified operations. For example, if I pass in -1, what is going to happen? My output is Jaffa dot. It's getting totally reversed. It's starting with ni dot refaj. So this is how you reverse a simple string character. And we already saw about addition here, right? So we already saw we can add strings. Let's now try multiplication of strings. So what is the output of it? Let's see that. A is Jaffa dot in. So I'm going to multiply A with n. See, Jaffa dot n is getting typed 10 times. So multiplication is also possible. And we have a set of specified functions for this as well. For example, if you type in A dot upper, what's going to happen? I assign the value in lowercase, but it's getting converted to uppercase. So you can convert it into uppercase, you can convert into lowercase. These operations are also